Right, we're recording. We're just outside of York at the moment. We're in a little village called Deaton. Just going to get my gloves back on, and then we shall take off. Snazzy gloves. As you can see, these are the Nox Handroid Pod. Absolutely fantastic gloves. Adjust my mirror. Right, start her up. Lifesaver. Okay, and we're off. But yeah, we're in the village of Deaton, just outside of York. We're actually heading up to a place called Naburn. Don't think I've ever been to Naburn before. What I do know about Naburn is that they've got a little marina there. I want to have a look for a little boat that's apparently abandoned on the banks there. But there's also an old railway crossing there, used to be the East Coast Main Line, and it was the sort of the main drag into York. Up to about 35 years ago, something like that. There's quite an impressive railway bridge still at Naburn. It's now dedicated as a byway. Walkers, horses, cycles can go across there. I'm not too sure about motorcycles. I don't think it's open to all traffic. So I want to get some photos of that when I have a look. So I might as well have the GoPro on and show you the wonderful countryside around here. As you can see, it's all very well kept, all very nice. Not too sure on the distance to Naburn because I've actually got it plugged in as a waypoint on my sat nav. But it's not too far away. I'll know if I've missed it because I'll get wet. We're not too far away from the River Ouse here. So as I say, I've never actually been round these parts, so it's an adventure for me as well. Well, we've got a bridge here, and I'm just wondering if this is yeah, it looks like it's part of the old railway line, that. So we'll get in there. Sat nav's telling me I've got to turn right in 3/4 of a mile. You know, riding around countryside like this is what makes it all worthwhile for me. Seeing the birds and doves and pheasants. Seeing hedgehogs in the road, and you often see foxes and all sorts of stuff around here. Wonderful lanes. Once again, I'm shooting this for my friend in Des Moines, Iowa. Slow down here, it's a bit narrow. There we go. And there's somebody there on the mobile phone. Very naughty. Seeing stuff like that does bother me. You're not supposed to drive and use a mobile phone, but people still do it. Right, Naburn Lock. Got a sign there saying Naburn Lock, but I don't know whether that's left or whether I need to go right. I'll go left. I'll look for a caravan park. Don't know whether this is it. But if that's it, I can't get through. So better turn around. And we're laying on the right, that's where I've just been. Welcome to the riverside village of Naburn. As usual, go 30 mile an hour speed limit through St Matthew's Church of Naburn. Lots of traffic calming in this village, humps and things. Front Street. Howden Lane. This looks like the marina. The money's worth of boats here. And we'll pull in here. Let's have a look. Yacht Marina. And somewhere to park up. Looks like it's quite busy in here today. We'll park up there for the moment. Just for safety's sake. Put my sat nav in there out of the way. Let's go take a look. There's an old Land Rover there, Mark II I think. Probably dates back to the 60s. No, not quite as old as that, 70s. And this is the River Ouse. As you can see, it's quite pleasant here. Lots of little boats, narrow boats, motor cruisers. And quite pleasant here. I've got to say I'm surprised I've never actually been here before. But given that it's right at the back of beyond, middle of nowhere, it's not too surprising. I'm going to have to come back again another time when I'm not recording and do some proper exploring on this area, see if I can find that boat. The boat in particular is an ex-Hull tugboat. It's called the Hippo D. Dates back to about the 1930s, I believe. Owned by a company called Gilliot and Scott. She went for scrap about 15, maybe 20 years ago, and then she managed to get some sort of a reprieve. And she came up here and was tied up on the riverbank and left. I think the person that bought it decided that it was too much work. And she ended up sinking where she was moored up. The last I heard of it was about 10 years ago, and she was still there at that point. I can't imagine anybody wanting to do anything with it. Right, this is a railway bridge. Obviously disused, so I'm assuming the bridge over the Ouse is over there somewhere. I don't think I'm going to see it today. I think I need to park up and take a good walk. So let's not worry about that today. Let's get some motoring done. So that's the village of Naburn, York Marina. That's a Yorkshire water effluent tanker. That's like treatment works. Good job this isn't smelly vision, because that absolutely stinks. My God. This is a reasonable road, I don't pick up a bit on here. Not too bad. 260 down here. Coming into southern part of York now. This is a village called Fulford. Back in 1066 there was a huge battle here. I believe it was fighting the Vikings. Then when they moved from here, they went to Stamford Bridge, which is nearby, and had another battle at Stamford Bridge. And then they went down to Sussex, and they were fighting Battle of Hastings, which wasn't actually in Hastings, but it's always known as the Battle of Hastings. And that was battling against William the Conqueror. Lots of interesting stuff to learn about this area. Right, I'll call that it for now.